back to Studioloo. It's Cindy. So today I have a journal walkthrough video for you. This is my July Release the Craftin design team project. This is Witch in the City. So this kit, or these kits, are available in Release the Craftin's Etsy shop, which I will link below in the description box. Throughout this journal, there are many things used from the kit. There are some other things, but I'm really only going to talk in depth and outline which things are from the kit. So let's hop in. So this journal gave me a real feel for someone who was into being like a modern witch, living in a city, you know, kind of seeing the beauty in architecture and industrial, you know, surroundings, and still seeing the beauty of nature peeking through and making the best of surroundings. So this kit itself, I think, paid a lot of homage to architecture, street art, graffiti, you know, cool like tones and grunginess. And yeah, anyways, let's hop in. So this journal is made with a soft cover. I really wanted it to be kind of a cozy journal, but like I imagined its user could tuck into a knapsack or, you know, a shoulder bag and just kind of like open it up and make some notes, or, you know, stick some brochures inside or whatever they wanted. So this is a soft cover made from a few fabrics that I have patchworked and stitched together. So it closes with this long handmade ribbon that I made. So the pink is silk, and it has been stitched onto both covers of the journal. So it is a long length that wraps multiple times around. Then I stitched each individual leaf from this gray fabric that has some, it's woven and it has some fine red lines in it, and some little green silk leaves. So these are both quite long. You can, you know, stuff this journal and then you'll have something you can tie it closed with. So on the cover, this is from the kit, the Witch in the City kit, and it depicts, of course, the title of the kit, the theme, if you will, and has lots of nice botanicals, some street art, and the back kind of ghosted images of some beautiful architecture. So I did some stitching. I stitched this on. It's been sealed. It's been Mod Podge sealed. And on the back, so I wanted to, again, use like things that would be sort of recognizable as like street art or outsider art, or, you know, graffiti. So I did a little bit of stitching of some letters here, and then just, there's an ampersand there, and just some different stitches that kind of flow over each other. Added some vintage linen tablecloth here on top of this kind of gray city asphalt feel and this kind of street art feel. So those are the kind of aesthetics I wanted to bring together. And then this is a flap, actually, that comes over the journal to protect the pages. So again, if you were, you know, skateboarding, or you were riding a bike, or you were a courier or something, you know, it gives your journal a little bit more protection in line with the theme. So then this opens up and we have pocket in front with this gray fabric again, and a little bit of that that lovely what is it, tablecloth. It's a vintage tablecloth. Then inside the pocket, we have this large tag. So this is made from a page of the kit, and I've stitched some fabric on top and added this lovely, to me, she's like kind of a witchy fairy. And then down here, from a vintage dictionary, I added the definition of city, and I like that it says loosely important town. And so I thought it was kind of fun, and I backed it with this fun grungy paper. So that just tucks on in there. And the first page we have here is from the kit, and it has, these are just 2 stones, and this flips out with some coffee dyed grungy paper just for a little bit of writing space. And this is the first page of the kit here. Lots of beautiful like threads, architecture, blooming from a dictionary, you know, the street art aesthetic, rose. It's like very, this is really aesthetic. Then this is also a page from the kit, again with painted symbolism and leaves. This is an indigo dyed page. And then on this side, we have a few things from the kit. So this background where you see transcend this way and this beautiful arrow and flower. I love the whole color scheme of this kit. This is so colorful, but also like very aesthetic. Like it wraps together really well. Then I took a little bit of like map paper, and this is one of the little sort of color blots. Release the Craftin is really interesting because she provides a lot of unusual and fun pieces of ephemera that help you to build on. You build clusters, you do things like that. So I added here color, and I added a swatch of that same fabric and made a little tuck spot. So this gray ink blot is one of the ink blots from the kit. This is a journal card from the kit. Always be on the lookout for the presence of wonder. It's a quote from E.B. White, and I love the colors. And on the back, I added just this grungy paper. And so that's a little side tuck. Then this is another page from the kit. I love all the blues. It's just very magical feeling. So I thought it would be nice here with this cabbage dyed blue lace paper that I made. This side we have a sort of a big side tuck pocket, and this is from a book actually that has, it's a book about being a nomad essentially, and talks about the travels that this person has done, and she does really beautiful photography. So I liked a lot of the aesthetic feeling for this book. The vibe was very similar. So then I added one of these cool graphic swipes here from the kit. And there's sort of indigo colors back here. And then I made this big journal card with this cat with a necklace. I imagine if you had like a city witch, that she might have a black cat at home, and she would maybe dress her up in some beautiful vintage costume jewelry. And I just thought it was kind of a fun play on the character that may be depicted in this journal. I like to sort of tell a story a little bit if I can. Then we have these little cupboards down here. This is a tuck. And in the background here, you can see this little clipboard, and it's actually that little poem that says, there was a little girl who had a little curl right in the middle of her forehead. When she was good, she was very, very good, but when she was bad, she was horrid. So I left that little bit there because I've always thought that was a funny little song. So this is a nice big sort of envelope from the kit. And inside of it, I've got a little secret here. So this is actually a poem called The Construction Site of Our Future. And on this side, another little poem. And these are from Rupi Kaur's The Sun and Her Flowers. She's a local poet and author who I really love. And so I have included a few things here that I think that she would really get this kit and this feeling. So yeah. Then this is some really beautiful coffee dyed paper. And this is just a nice like reddish orange collaged digital page. This whole spread is from the kit, this double page that says Spellbound and then has the definition of a city. Then I've used this little architecture pocket just to hold on to one of the tags from the kit. It's just a little spot to journal. Then here we have, this is an envelope from the kit that I've just put on there with a rusty paper clip. So on the outside it says ornaments and precious vessels, and it has this orange blot on the envelope, and then this is just a little drawing of an orange. Then inside here we have another little Rupi Kaur poem called Celebration, and it starts, the orange trees refuse to blossom unless we bloomed first. When we met, they wept tangerines. Can't you tell? The earth has waited its whole life for us. Even the sun shone for 7 days straight. So I thought all the orange and stuff just kind of, it was a nice little hint to what was going to be said inside this envelope. So that goes there. I think I forgot to mention, this is a 3 signature journal. So more of the coffee paper here. And then this is just a nice aesthetic page from that Nomad book. And I just stitched on this little bit of verbiage on this nice old cottony paper. This is actually an 1800s book that this paper's from. So it says, "But it was not so, as was soon proved." So I like those kind of intriguing type sayings. So this little thing just holds this nice grungy piece of coffee dyed paper that's just for journaling. And then on this side, this flips out and flips out here, and we see some more kind of architect and inside kind of pictures of a collection. And then we have this here, which is these are two pieces from the kit. So this is like a little kind of cut out card type shape, and then this is another one, and I've added "Dreamed a very strange dream," and so that's just a little journal card that tucks into this little pocket, and I've added a tab here that you can pull down for more writing space. And then this is cabbage dyed paper with a lacy effect. And then on this side we have a pocket and the background from the kit itself. "Happiness is not a state to arrive at, but a manner of traveling," from Margaret Lee Renbeck. And then I made this journal card that was just this wicker on this beautiful green background. "Thick foliage explaining the meaning of dreams." And that just tucks on in there. And then on this side again, we have from the kit this pocket and this background. And I liked this because it had this embroidered flower. And then I actually had this embroidered flower from a sari that I'd cut up. So I thought they could speak to one another. And then this is a journal card that I made. I left this nice grungy edge here, and I just thought it was really aesthetic. Another indigo dyed page. Then this background and this pocket are from the kit. This is Make Magic, and I just love the colors. I think this is just a fresh, beautiful feeling theme. And then I made this tag, which obviously shows you how I was feeling with these nasturtiums and the colors, right? And then this is actually a snippet from a page from the kit. It was like an offcut that I had from making something else. And then this is one of those illustrated swipes of color and imagery that is provided with the kit as well. Then on this side we have a lot going on. I'm quite happy with this spread. So from the kit, this background, this illustrated swipe that says "So Mote It Be," and then I've made a pocket from vintage book pages, and I've stitched all around them. It's very raggedy feeling, and I like that. And this is just some silk fabric. Then this is a journal card from the kit, and I've just backed it with this really grungy, wild backing. Then on this side we have actually a vintage image of some witches, and I've made this kind of freeform clustery pocket with this vintage image of like a front porch and some book page and the witches. And then this is a page from the kit. I love these colors. I had to use this tag that went with this page. I just felt like it all needed to be together. And I've backed that with coffee dyed paper, and it's nice because it kind of just overlays that way, and it's just meant to be. Then this was actually another tag that was the same shape as this, but I wanted something a little bit different to stick in here, and I thought like that would just look nice together, so I just trimmed it a little shorter and I rounded the corners. Then this is a nice page from the kit and some grungy coffee dyed paper. On this page, this is a pocket from the kit as well as a tag from the kit, and I've just stitched some of that same silk fabric on top. This is more of that nomad kind of aesthetic paper. This is a swipe from the kit of that color, that watercolor, beautiful gray, and it says, "Watched it in the light of the candles in the great candlestick." So this side is another swipe from the kit and some just cabbage dyed paper and more of those stones that you saw on the first page. And then this is a book from 1878. This is a poem called Song of Two Worlds, and it's really beautiful, and it actually really fits the theme. It's beautiful old paper. And then this is avocado dyed paper. Then here we have, this is a flip out. So I'll start in here. So first we have this fun kind of nomadic scene from a living space. I love this bear mask hanging there. I just think it's great. Kind of reminded me of like Midsummer. And then there's some coffee dyed paper here. This flips down. This little circle here is from the kit. Then on this side we have another little depicted swipe, or sorry, a little blotch with this way and this flower, and then that's from the kit obviously. And then this is too, this ticket, and this is more coffee dyed paper for writing. And then this side we just have this nice jute, woven jute, and this is some beautiful coffee dyed paper with tones of green and purple in it. Then this is a beautiful page from the kit. I just had to leave this page alone. I love it so much. I love the colors. I love the feeling. This is the center of the second signature. It says, "I'm learning to trust the journey, even when I do not understand it." A quote from Mila Braun. Then this is another of those coffee dyed papers with the colors. It's just beautiful. And this is just a page. This is actually this is in Italy, and I just liked the whole feel of it. And it's a flip out. And then it has this coffee dyed paper. This is from the kit. It says "No Limits," and it's just a little swipe of color and flower petals. This is avocado dyed paper. Then on this side, I used this map kind of image, and I added some nice textured linen paper here. It just has a very nice feel to it. Then down here, this is very old cottony 1800s book page paper, and it says, "Down the tree and cut off its branches, shake off its leaves and scatter its fruit. Let the beasts get away from under it and the birds from its branches, but leave the stump of its roots in the earth with a band of iron and brass around it, and let it be wet with dew." So I liked that. And this is another swipe from the kit. This says, "While you were gazing," avocado dyed paper, and another little blot from the kit with these flowers. This is more of that vintage tablecloth, and it's a fabric flip, so you can write your secrets under here on this grungy coffee dyed paper. This is a Make Magic page from the kit. And again, more of that beautiful purple. This is also a page from the kit with that lovely doorway. I tended to use on the front of each signature something doorway related, like you were going into the next section. Here you were maybe inside the room, and I just felt like it was kind of fun to be going into the door into the next section. So this is another of those beautiful large tags that Priscilla makes. I love them so much. I carried on with the theme using that vintage tablecloth here, and covered the back in coffee dyed paper, and a rusty paper clip just clips that right on there. Then there's this gorgeous page from the kit with these green leaves and these orange shutters in back. This is coffee dyed paper. Then this is a flip out, and here we have a little blot from the kit here and here. This one is a pocket, coffee dyed paper, avocado dyed paper, just lots of writing space. And then I've made this tag that says, "Trees were always blowing." And that's just some nice texture, coffee dyed paper. This is one of my botanically dyed papers. It's watercolor paper. This is a pocket that's been made from a piece of architecture, and the background is just a nice grungy kind of book page in gold. This is a journal card from the kit. It says, "You were born an original, don't die a copy." A quote from John Mason. And that just tucks in there. And then this is just a nice kind of peeling paint page. This is from the kit. It's a City Love, and it has street art, symbolism, and flowers. It's really beautiful. And then this is just a grungy, fun page that I had. It's kind of a collage of like what looks like peeling paint, but also a skyline, and then this classic car here. I just thought it was kind of grungy and fun. This is all from the kit. So the background, the pocket that says Spellbound, and this little tag in here, they all go together from the kit. This is the center of the final signature. It says "Colorful," and isn't it though? This is another page from the kit, and maybe we're leaving that room now through these beautiful big doors. And then we have, like the cover, this large tag that says Witch in the City. And I just stitched some more of that nice silk fabric on top, and this is the other half of that vintage car page, and that's just a rusty paper clip there holding that on. And another beautiful doorway, and I love these like deep raku kind of colors. They're beautiful. This side, this belly band was made from the kit. It is actually from a tag, but I turned it into a belly band. I just snipped the top because I liked how this went with this page, but I wanted them all to be together. So I get a little bit, I get a little wild with the kits, and you can do that. You can be creative, you know. So I stitched this fabric, same as what you see on the front of the book, just grungy stitched it on there, and it's attached to the belly band. This is a journal card from the kit. Look at the beautiful colors, and isn't that just such nice, like, I don't know, contrast? So that just tucks in here. Then this is a botanically dyed page of watercolor paper, beautiful coffee dyed paper, and this is avocado dyed paper, and it's on this very nomadic feeling paper here with these images of, this is like an artsy kind of wall where someone has like used old cellophane tape to like tape down at some textile art. It's just beautiful. And then this is one of those swipes from the kit. It's black, and I've added enchanters. And on this side, more of that nomad feeling page and avocado dyed paper and 2 color swipes that I just felt like it played off of the furniture and the textiles over here. This is avocado dyed paper. And this page is from the kit. I love these colors. This brilliant yellowy green and the pink and gray together just really pop for me. So I've used this little architectural black and white image to hold this large tag, journal card that says, "Splashing in the road, asphalt black grackle takes off, leaving the pothole." And it's just a beautiful book page that was a watercolor painting, and I've stitched around it. And then this last page, this is a page from the kit, and this little red blot, I added the words "They practiced magic," and I've added this little ticket from the kit inside there as well. Then on the back, I've used that vintage tablecloth again to add a pocket here, and there's a few things inside. I've done more freeform stitching, you can see. So this is a tag from the kit, and that pops in there. Then this is just the note from me, just the note from the bookmaker. And then this is a floating pocket that I've put a couple of things in. So this is from the kit. Then I've added this little piece of just map paper. And this is a tag from the kit. And this is just a ticket from the kit that says "Observe." And I liked how they all kind of fit together. And that is the end of Witch in the City. And to close this journal, you just take the flap here just to hide your pages away, and then you begin wrapping this one this way, and they just kind of cross over one another, and they meet up again in the front and tie it closed. So this journal will be going up in my shop. This again is my July project for the design team for Release the Craftin. And again, you'll find all of my social media information, including my shop, in the description box, as well as the Etsy shop to these beautiful kits from Release the Craftin. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you have a great day. Bye for now.